like, again, I will never tick this woman off. Hey guys, it's your girl Aisha at KGeekXX Chic, and we are back with another reaction to Spy Family. We are now on season 2, episode 11, which is called Berlint in Love / Nightfall's Daily Life. So the last episode, we kind of had the full wrap up of the whole cruise ship arc with Yor and her mission, and then Lloyd, of course, kind of with his side mission. They are back at home. Well, actually, they got to spend some time at the location that the cruise ship was going to. It was the first day they actually got to spend together since getting on the cruise ship. It was full of all kinds of activities. And even though Yor was completely exhausted, she managed to do a lot of things and make Anya very happy. But then we see at the end, she quite literally collapsed from exhaustion, and poor Lloyd had to carry them both back to the ship. But he was really impressed by Yor, basically saying he loved the fact that even though he knew she must have been very tired, she never let that show as far as Anya was concerned, was able to really be there for her and give her a good day, which of course is something that he needs to learn, because we know that Lloyd really struggles with being in the moment. But anyways, they got back home and Lloyd went to report on what happened on the cruise ship. And of course, we see that his people are very weary of whatever went down. They still don't know the full extent of what happened on the ship, but they do know that there was a lot of people from the other side of the wall, as it were, that were on the ship, and that a lot of suspicious activity happened, but they don't know all the details. But either way, Lloyd said he got way more, he was way more exhausted being on the cruise ship than he ever was with their mission. So that was the first half of the episode. And then we had Anya back at school, and she was so happy because she thought everyone was going to be very impressed by the fact that she'd been on a big fancy cruise ship, only to find out that this is a rich school with lots of rich students, and this is nothing new to them. Many of them have been on cruises before, been abroad, and in fact, even Becky had been on the ship before it even was open to the public, because that's how rich her family is. So sadly, Anya had her bubble burst where that was concerned, but still, she got to have a good time, and either way, she got to enjoy herself and maybe lied a little bit to her friends and tried to embellish about what happened on the ship, to which later on she tried to explain to her parents what had happened at school. And then it was a very funny moment at the end where all the people who were in the room, including Yuri, had to admit the fact that they couldn't really scold Anya too much because every single person in that room was lying about something. So that was the last episode. We are now, I guess, back into the regular run of things, and I'm ready to jump back in. So let's do that. But just before I do, please know that I do a lot of reactions here to all sorts of good stuff, including other anime. And if you'd like to be updated for when I do uploads of this show and many others, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button as well as the notification bell, and please show some love to this video if you're feeling it with some thumbs up and some comments below. All right, that out of the way, let's get into the episode right about now. Becky watching these shows that are not meant for a girl her age. Where is her parental supervision? Damn, their door just opened? Right? Please. Look at Anya's like, what is wrong with you, girl? You broken? Oh my god. This is terrifying. Not emojis. The girl is so broken. She is literally thinking in emojis. Sorry, she's got low blood sugar. Wow. That's the category she's in? That's not good. I was about to say, yeah, you don't put a bodyguard like that in front of a rich girl unless she's got skills. We get it, you're rich. Right? She's like, you just making me feel real small right now, madam. This is creepy. No, make it stop. Please. Not the cherubs. Please make this stop. No, this is wrong. This is so wrong. You know what's creepy? Not creepy. Well, it is. This is creepy. But you know what's crazy I was about to say is that tack on 20 years and this kind of stuff happens. There are women who are the same age as someone's child who'll be trying to get somebody's daddy. No, Anya, don't be so materialistic. Wow, Anya, no loyalty. No loyalty. Really willing to sell out your mama for good food. Mm. Girl, stop mumbling. Yeah, she's insane. Thank God sanity returned to the house. Wow. It's like you have no idea. Yor could not be less domestic. You're 5! My God. Sex? Okay, listen, this is too much. Reel it back. Look at Anya! Right? It's like she looks like she's disturbed, but we're just gonna let her play. Like, she's actually terrifying. If she was like 15, 20 years older, I would actually say her and Yuri be a great fit. What? Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, she's like, I'm really not taking this seriously, Lloyd. Oh my God. She's like, oh my God, did I accidentally put anything in the tea? Exactly, to the hospital. That's what you get for lying. Period. That's what you get for lying. That's what you get for lying, Becky. No! I'm sorry, I'm just picturing the meme of like shooting the baby. When she sees what this woman's capable of, you've lost this round, Becky. Wait, what? She is. She does. Not you defending the marriage. Good work. Good work, Yor. Period. She didn't have time to get... Oh, wow, they call it kabang too. There's so many words. Not this. I can't. The faint walking. That was a great attempt. Yeah, maybe you need to get to the gym. Kidding. One hand. Oh my God, Yor. I mean, after seeing what she did to that tennis ball, I'm sure they shouldn't be shocked at this point. Lloyd is like, again, I will never tick this woman off. It's true. It's true. That's the right idea. Yes, mean it. Right? Didn't you do this with Anya last season? I mean, what else is she going to do? Does this mean she's not training to be stronger than Yor yet? Apparently that's the standard all these girls who want Lloyd have to go up to. So I'm assuming these are going on. This was happening while they were on the cruise ship. Nice! Not right on your face. Still on that? We haven't learned? Okay. As good as you are, you really, really can never take out Yor at this point. I just don't believe it. Exactly. Remember your place. Okay, let's see what happened with the training. Not training with the bear. The bear said if I can't beat her, I'll join her.
いや、特に何も。
Not the sub conversations again.
みんなに配ったお土産が余ってるんだが、お前もいるか。めっちゃ睨んでる。
The way this man just does not understand basic human interactions, it just always makes me laugh. He can assess an entire like hostage situation, but he cannot figure out when a woman looks at him for more than 2 seconds. Not skipping. Wait till she finds out Anya picked them. Not with a straight face, too. I have to try doing that. Try skipping with an absolutely straight face. Well, guys, that was a very cute episode. The whole thing with Becky and her obsession with Lloyd is just a running gag since, well, yeah, earlier this season mostly, but it did start last season. This one, I mean, I know it was all in good fun. It's still a little creepy, though. Just because, you know, it's like, girl, I need you to calm down, especially the whole little fantasy sequence. But again, I know, you know, it was in the spirit of innocence. And I am very aware of the fact that little girls do tend to get crushes on their own dads, let alone other people that they really care about. But yes, just seeing how Becky's obsession with being in, you know, watching these soap operas and all these things, and her just thinking in this world of make-believe of these shows that she's watching. And hilariously that Anya was actually considering trading up Yor, thinking, hey, you know, Yor, I like you, but Becky's rich. Did I mention Becky's rich? Oh my gosh, what goes on in the childhood mind? But anyways, what I really like with this though is that of course she came in with the whole like, oh, you know, Yor's my rival situation. But then after spending time with Yor, she realizes that Yor is a very kind and very generous woman and that she's just hard to dislike. You really have to be hating to dislike Yor. And so she's kind of like, all right, I get it. I see now why Yor is that girl. I get why someone would look at her and think that she is someone to be desired. And hilariously how she misinterpreted the fact that Lloyd was absolutely gagged at the fact that she broke the strength machine and took that as him giving her hard eyes. Although in some small way, I do think Lloyd likes it a little bit, you know, especially when that strength is not being directed in him. But anyhow, that was just a cute little moment there for us to see more of Becky. And again, finding out that Lloyd is in fact looking at her and her family as part of his larger operations, because as we learned a few episodes back, or actually last season, I think, Becky's father, her family is in the weapons industry. So with all that's going on in Lloyd's world, he definitely would want to keep his eye on somebody who's got the potential to tip the scales one way or another if a war should break out. So yeah, that was a cute little mini episode. And then into Nightfall, who we haven't seen since my girl Yor put her in her place and destroyed that tennis racket. But we see that she's continued to train and she has not given up. She did say she was going to just get stronger, thinking that that's what was going to do, what's going to be necessary to get Lloyd to want to get rid of Yor, not recognizing that Lloyd is not looking at any of these women like that, quite like that yet. You know, he's just focused on the mission and Yor works best for what he needs. But anyways, we already know that Anya does not like that woman. So that's another reason that's never going to happen. But bless her. We got to like the fact that Nightfall is at least leveling herself up. It can't hurt. And Lloyd needs as many allies as possible outside of Yor. But like I said, this little unit that's being built up around this family is really getting to be superhuman. Like I said, beside the family itself being completely overpowered with a psychic dog, a psychic daughter, an assassin wife, a spy father. And then we've got Nightfall on the side assisting, who's another super spy. And then we've got Yuri, who's actually crazy, good at his job. I mean, he's on the other side of everything, but all the same, someone who's a ride or die for Yor. You're getting it. Like, this is OP. This little pack that's around Lloyd has definitely become very crazy if we think back to like episode 1 and 2 where he started. So again, a lot of fun, cute episode this time, definitely giving us a breather after all that happened with that big arc they did with Yor, and it was a lot of fun to watch. So I hope you enjoyed watching with me. If you did, please show some love to the video, and I will see you in the next one.